Okay,
Uh, Good night, sir. I am Abdurahman Faris, and I will roleplay as HRD. And I will ask you this. Can you describe your professional background and how it applies to this electrical job?
okay. So I'm currently studying electrical engineering with a focus on power systems and renewable energy. My aim has been to build a solid technical skill and apply them in a real project. Through coursework and project, I've worked with smart home prototypes and make single line diagram of renewable energy house model while using design tools like AutoCAD and Eagle. I also learn teamwork and problem solving through class and project activities. All of this give me both technical and personal skills I can bring directly into this job.
Okay. What interests you most about working as an electrical engineering with us?
So I've always been interested in projects that make a real impact to the world. I wanted to a role where I could both contribute and learn from experienced professional. Your company stands out because it is focused on innovative and sustainable solution that excites me because it means I'd get to grow as an engineer while contributing to meaningful projects.
Okay. In what way do you think you contribute to for electrical focused objective?
So in my projects, I often had to support design and analysis work. My role was to make sure the technical side was accurate and reliable. I applied my knowledge to design, test, and implement system while also sharing ideas and adapting quickly to standards. I believe I can bring the same value here to help achieve the company's goal.
Okay. What kind of electrical device or system have you handled in previous roles?
I've had the chance to work with different small-scale systems. My task was to design and test them as a practical application of what I was learning. I work out. I worked in smart home prototypes, integrating with renewable energy models, circuit boards, while also using AutoCAD and Eagle. This experience gives me hands-on confidence that I can apply to larger project in your company.
How do you ensure problems in your scope are resolved effectively?
So problems always come up in design and testing phases. My responsibility was to make sure they were solved efficiently. I usually break the issue down and find the root cause, test possible solution, and always discuss with my teammates or supervisor. This method helped me solve issues systematically and avoid repeat mistakes.
Okay. What are your strongest abilities that support your electrical career?
So over time, I've learned what really supports me in this field. I had to build strengths that let me perform well in both technical and team situations. My strongest abilities are problem solving, adaptability, and genuine curiosity for new tools and technologies. These traits allow me to approach challenges with confidence and creativity.
Okay. Can you give an example of a weakness you have worked on or improving?
So one weakness I had was speaking in front of groups. I know this skill was important for an engineer. I pushed myself by joining student project and working as a teaching assistant, which gave me a practice. And now I feel much more confident when presenting ideas.
How do you ensure clear communication with your supervisor?
I know that miscommunication can lead to wasted effort. I wanted to avoid that. I usually give regular updates and ask for clarifying questions and confirm expectation before starting a task. This helped me to keep everything on track and aligned with what's needed.
Okay. How do you need help build a positive atmosphere in engineering teams?
So I've been I've seen how team spirit affects the outcomes. I always try to contribute to a supportive environment. I stay respectful, encourage teammates, and recognize their efforts. This keeps me and the team motivated and working well together.
Yeah. Question is, how do you communicate during a conflict situation?
So sometimes conflict happen, especially in team projects. This role is to keep the situation professional. I listen carefully, stay calm, and try to understand the other person's view before suggesting solution. This usually leads a resolution that works for everyone.
Okay. How do you recover quickly after a stressful day at work?
Stress is a normal part of engineering. I needed to make ways to manage it. I take time to rest, listen to music, or spend time with my family and friends. This helped me recharge my energy and come back to focus.
Okay. How do you encourage yourself to start new projects?
So, starting something new can feel big. I've learned to keep myself motivated. I remind myself it's an opportunity to grow, and I break it into a smaller task. This make this makes it easier to get started and stay productive.
Okay. How do you give constructive feedback to the colleagues?
So, feedback is often necessary to improve work. I wanted to give it in a way that was useful and not discourage. I focus on specific points, explain them clearly, and suggest improvement in a sportive way. This usually helps teammates improve while keeping good relationship.
Okay. How do you deal with conflict priorities?
So in a projects, deadlines and tasks often overlap. I had to make sure I manage them effectively. I prioritize tasks by urgency and importance, and then confirm with my supervisor. This approach helped me complete the most critical tasks without neglecting others.
Okay. Would you achieve a lower salary if other benefits were attractive?
Yes, at this stage of my career, I value growth and learning highly. I had to think beyond just salary. I focused on opportunities for mentorship, training, and hand-on experience. That's why I'd open to a lower salary if the benefits support long-term development.
Okay. Are you willing to work outside of normal office hours?
So I know projects sometimes demand flexibility. Deadlines don't always fit into regular hours. I'm open to work beyond office hours if needed to meet project goals. This ensures projects are delivered on time.
Okay. How flexible are you when it comes to job location?
Engineering often involves moving to where the work is. I've prepared myself for that. I'm open to relocation, even abroad. This flexibility allows me to support the company wherever I need it. I'm needed.
This is my last question. What would you like to clarify before we end the interview?
So, before closing, I want to make sure I understand the company growth opportunities. It's important to know how can I progress. I like to ask about career path, mentoring, and training program available. That way, I can see how my long-term goals align with the company's vision.
Okay, that's all question of me. Uh, Good job, Andrew.
Okay, thank
Get
you,
to
sir.
get the job.
Okay, thank you, sir.